Morning folks, Nickelodeon here with Nickelodeon's gaming channel, welcoming you to another day of leveling on Furious Forts. As you may have noticed yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and start get loaded in here. Yesterday they released the tokens for game time on the live client. For you can purchase the tokens with cash and then put them up for auction or redeem them for yourself. Also, you can buy them in the auction house with gold. When I checked on Hyjal, or not Hyjal Lightbringer, when I checked on Lightbringer in the auction house, they were currently going for 30,125 gold per token. Now that price is set by Blizzard. There's nothing we can do. They will manually adjust it as it fluctuates, as the economy moves up and down. So just so you know, it's 30,000 gold, 30,000 plus gold. So, yes, you can now buy game time with in-game gold, provided you have 30,000 gold to blow on it. That's about what, about 1,000 gold a day, give or take. So, there you are. But it is possible. I mean, I don't know why anybody would. You could still get a 30-day game card now. You can buy a 30-day game time card for 15,000 gold in game, but whatever. So, all right, excuse me. Let's go ahead and get started here. So we're gonna head over to High Chief Winterfall. He's just a little hop, skip, and a jump here. It's just in the next valley over, from where we were fighting all those other Winterfell fur blogs. So we're just gonna hop on over there. Now it's kind of in a little ravine, so we got to kind of fight our way through a few of these guys, and then he'll be standing at the camp at the very end. So just so you know what we're in for. Alrighty. Yes, I told you it's down here in a little ravine, little cul-de-sac ravine, so you just gotta kind of make your way to the end. But I'm probably gonna start my 90 to 100 series, probably either today or tomorrow. I'm gonna start leveling because I need to get to 100. It'll be a separate series aside from this, so which means once this guy hits 90, that'll probably be the end of it for him. And then I have more of those. I really have little interest in leveling this war. I'm only doing it for y'all. Because I said I would, and I know I only have 15 viewers who I love, don't get me wrong. But I really had no interest in playing War, to be honest with you. So, I really want to play a Druid, or I want to play my Monk. So, I'm leaning more towards Druid just because I enjoy my Druid class a bit more. Alright, so, check on this little log in the bag here. The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of pages, you find that you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them. But perhaps Denova will tell you what it says. Alright, so then we're going to head back to Denova Snowden. Now, I'm pretty excited about the whole... Excuse me, here, let me get some drink. Pretty excited about the whole tokens thing. If you're a good farmer, it means you never have to pay for game time again. And for people who have money and can afford to buy the tokens, it means they have an unlimited amount of it gold. So, in-game gold, they don't have to blow their money on it. So I think it's a great thing for the economy, especially for people like me. And yeah, I have my $15 a month. It's only 15 bucks, so it's really not that big a deal. But my wife loves to play the game, but she can't, because but I'm a gamer. I do YouTube. It's budgeted for me. But she would like to play, so I would like to do the farming for her to make sure she can play. If that makes any sense. Alrighty. So I'm turn this back in.
What's on your mind?
And we'll just take this because it's money.
Watch your back. Great to meet you.
Alright. The Winterfell are no longer a threat to me, but if you still want to find out what was driving the Furblock to consume the strange firewater, I think you should seek out Keelik Skysweeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Fellwood with the Emerald Circle and has since come to study the nearby ruins. You may be able to find him to the east, near Lake Kelthoril, where he spends his time recently. Excuse me.
Off with you.
Alright, so we're gonna go past where those guys were, and then we're out to the lake. So I'm actually gonna fast forward this for you because it's 1,000 yards, so you guys don't need to watch that. So I will see you when we get over there. Alright, we made it here to Lake Kelthoril. Let's turn this in here to kill a skyscraper. Or pick us up a trinket. Alright, the ruins of Kelthoril. At this lake, the crystal of Zin Malor was stolen by the Highborn. The crystal was a powerful artifact that bent arcane magic in the wild and unpredictable ways, but it could only be held by the worthy, and brought doom upon all others. The spirits that wander here span the generations, even shackled here by Zin Malor. Some will speak and tell their fates. Should you wish to learn the fate of the Zin Malor, seek the spirit at the center of the lake.
Farewell.
So there's a little quest that basically appears over here. Right over here, there's a little... It'll start with one ghost, and then like 3 ghosts will show up. So... Right, yeah. Alright, there's one. So turn it in. Pride of the Highborn. The Highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves among the common ranks of the other night elves, with our every need met by magic and wealth. We led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see are overwhelmed with their remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. If you wish to learn more of Kelthoril and Zin Malor, free them from their agony. Alright. So basically go over here and kill a bunch of these ghosts. Got it. I can do that. I have the technology. Alright, that's one. The thing about warriors is, man, once they get... the first kill is slow and agonizing. Because he doesn't have any rage or any of his abilities off, on cooldown, like his victory rush and stuff. Once you get that and you start rolling, you just can run from person to person. They're not as efficient as hunters are, but still, they're pretty good still. And this character actually has gone pretty fast, in my opinion. I mean, maybe you guys don't agree, but 20 minutes a day, it's taking like 36 days to get this far. And as I said, only 20 minutes a day. This is the only time I play this character, is when I'm leveling with y'all. Alright. Like Keldori spirits, I'm going to turn that in, or I'm going to have to kill some more to get out of here. Alright, go back and turn this in. And then a couple other ghosts should show up. The Dagger of Suffering, what's it look like? Alright, descendants of the Highborn. Not long after my death, we agreed the greed of my people would lead to their exile. A continent away, they would become Quel'Doril, the High Elves, and Quel'Thalas. They would bathe in the power of the Sunwell and forget the legacy and desire, their legacy of desire and greed. These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now as I have. Speak with Quel'Doril spirits. Alright. Here's the second ghost, like I said, he popped up.
I am honored.
Legacy of the High Elves. 100 years ago, I and a small group of our High Elves traveled here from the homeland of Quel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of the Kelthoril to find out why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystal. The Archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall into the sway. In our foolishness, we noticed too late. His spirit wanders to the southeast. Among those he drove mad, still clutching the memory of his precious shard. Obtain the memory of Zin Malor. Alright.
Till next we meet.
So now we're going to go over to Archmage Meneus. And he's actually inside this little building right here. And we're going to kill him and get his little shard. And it's not particularly a difficult quest, especially when you have relays, so just stomp out some guys, not a big deal. Do-do-do. Come on, Archmage. He'll blink behind you like this every once in a while. Every time you hit him pretty hard, he'll vanish on you. Get shit on. Alright. Now we're back and talk to the Keldori Spirit. There's gonna be a lot of this back and forth in this area. You go out, do a quest, come back. It's annoying as heck. It's another time sink that Blizzard implemented. Alright.
Greetings.
So, descendants of the High Elves. Long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell and its glory, never imagining a world without it. We would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell fell to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would take in response would change them forever. The Sindorai, still striving for the redemption, would return here as well.
Be careful.
Alright. Talk to Sindorai Spirit.
Lies ahead.
1 year ago, the legend of the crystal of Zinmalor reached Silver Moon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana crystals, so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. We give them mercy, or flee to die on safer ground someday.
Stay the course.
Alright, so we gotta kill wretched mobs, these little elf ghosts here are the next things to go. Oh, and I got something. What did I get? I got Die by the Sword. Increases your parry chance by 100, reduces damage taken by 20%. Huh. Put that there for now. Actually, we'll put that over here. Shift mouse wheel up. Die by the Sword. It's basically, what is that called? Hunters get it. I can't think of the name of the ability now, but it basically increases their dodge by 100%. What's cooldown? A 2-minute cooldown. Woof. Lord. We're actually gonna have to go up this waterfall at some point, this frozen waterfall, and kill the monster at the top. They're showing little magic orbs down. I could imagine when this game first came out how tough that must have been. Alright, go back and turn it in. Like I said, lots of back and forth. Lots and lots. 2, 6, okay, sorry, 12 minutes worth. Just taking account of my video time, make sure I stick at my 20 minutes.
What business have you?
Alright, you have seen enough now. Know that the Crystal of Zinmalor brings only ruin to all around it. Leave this place if you do not wish to join us.
Keep your wits about you.
Master would have you silent. Blog! Fear not, Zinmalor, it will never belong to another. You killed all of them. Oh, sad face. Now we actually will head up the waterfall this time. So, we have to go over here, turn it in, pick up that wing of the quest. I'm going to avoid getting attacked by all these stupid things.
I am honored.
Alright, the Pursuit of Shades. You say it spoke of a master, of one who holds Zinmalor. This is grave news. You must act, warrior. I saw the shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins, and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. And do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you.
May the stars guide you.
So now we're going to run over that waterfall, as the aforementioned waterfall. And they want you to take the path up and around to get to it, because it's actually shorter than going up the main path, but you go up and then just dodge a couple balls near the top. That's why we're going this way. We may have to deal with a couple of enemies, but neither here nor there. But yeah, you can see here we skipped that first whole part right here. So now we just jump out, dodge the balls. Take the left, just follow the balls up the trail. That's all you want to do. Juking them left and right. Oh, I didn't see that one. What the heck? And you come here and you smack the shit there. Cause you a punk. You the punk. Punkers. Clap. Execute. Alright. Now we're taking turn back in. And now we've done that, he'll stop, actually, those balls will stop coming because we've killed him. Even if he respawns, he won't be throwing them down, so. Oh, 3,000 damage for falling that far. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Ishnuala.
Now, I've heard tales of the Umbrancy, though I have not ever met him in person. Rumor has it that he's been collecting magical artifacts, though for what purpose I cannot say. Best pass this information on to the trusted ally Nim, the High Elf, can be found within Everlook, large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him that what we learned today. Report to Nim at Everlook. Alright, so now we're headed off to the Everlook. It's kind of a little bit of a jaunt, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward for you, and I'll see you over there. Alright, now we're here. Let's go ahead and run to Everlook here. Turn it into Nim. Now we're going to go check the innkeepers at our home. Oh shit, right here.
Can I show you my wares?
It's in my home.
Hurry back.
Talk to Lilith the Hammer. Or yeah, Lilith. I'm going to pick up all the quests here, and I think that's going to do it for us for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Alright, Lilith the Hammer.
What do you require?
The three of us here have been arguing for weeks over whose weapon is superior. I won't let anyone tell me my maces are second best. Kilram's axes and Cyril's sword could never match the pure strength of my craft. I am so tired of arguing. It's time to show those two I'm right with a demonstration. If you would, dear, head outside and tell Dee's rock snitch that I need the biggest boulder he can find. Alright.
Embrace the
I'm
shadow.
going to go outside here to the guy just outside. You'll turn in a quest and you'll pick up Rubble Trouble. If you want to get a boulder in here, you can use my very own patented boulder in a box. Normally I just sell you one up front, but I'm fresh out of materials. Earth elementals have been popping up on a peak directly south of town. They're a good source of rubble. If you bring me back a good amount, I'll pay you the restock, and I'll throw in a boulder in a box absolutely free. Alrighty.
Hurry back!
Now we're actually going to head a little bit south here and pick up Rubble Trouble. And actually do it. It's just a little, you just run up the little hill here, pick up some of the elemental rubble. And they're all over this mountain right here. The area's rather lousy with these things. And everyone, so I need 6 of these, so that shouldn't take very long. The hardest part's gonna be finding enough elementals. 2. Come on, suckerfish. 3. 3 more. That's 4. Where's that move? 4. 5. 1 more. And 6. Alright, I'm going to turn it back in. Like I said, it was a really easy quest. I'll scoop this up real quick. Alrighty. I'm going to run over there real quick and turn this back in real quick. I say that a lot, I noticed. Ah, stop it. Alrighty. Alright, we turn this into him. They give us the rubble in a box. Here you go, as promised, 1 boulder in a box. Lilith was asking for this, wasn't she? She was my only customer.
Keep it real!
Alright, let's turn that into Lilith.
And you are.
She'll deploy the boulder. Watch and weep. Ooh. And kill ram.
What's beyond your mind?
Ha, crude and clumsy is all I see. You need more than just strength. My axes are just as strong as Lilith maces, but so sharp I can cut through a tree in 1 chop. You heard me, 1 chop. I'll prove it too. Here in front of everyone. Go ask Deez if he can get a tree in here.
Stay away from them.
Yo!
1 chop, or chop chop. I deal in small timber plenty, but full trees, that's a novelty item, kind of like those boulders. Maybe you could do me another favor. Just west of town here is a grove of trees overlooking Lake Kelterville. I don't know if it's just the spooks there or all the elf magic, but strewn around the lake around the place. But we've been getting tree ants and lashers wandering around here recently. They're making it a real pain to chop wood over there. So why don't you chop some of them? Bring the wood from the tree ants back here. Alright.
Glad I could help.
And that's actually going to be the end of this for today. I'm going to go walk over here to the inn. Well, thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you disliked it, thumbs down. Any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave in the section down below. I want to thank you for tuning in today and watching me level. I will see you probably Friday. So you guys have, well, I'll have a good weekend, and I will talk to you all then. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.